In ancient times, in a vast kingdom surrounded by dense forests and majestic mountains, there lived a slave named Marcus. Marcus endured a harsh life under a cruel master who treated him as little more than a tool for labor. Despite the hardship, Marcus retained a heart full of kindness and hope. One fateful day, while working in the fields, Marcus saw an opportunity to escape into the safety of the forest. He ran as fast as his weary legs could carry him, deeper into the untamed wilderness, far from the sight of his oppressors. As Marcus stumbled through the forest, he heard a sound that stopped him in his tracks. It was a low, pained growl. Curiosity and compassion stirred within him, and he followed the sound, leading him to a clearing where he found a magnificent lion writhing in agony. The lion had a large thorn embedded in its paw. Despite his own tiredness and hunger, Marcus approached cautiously. The lion, sensing Marcus's gentle spirit, remained still, allowing Marcus to carefully remove the thorn. Once free of pain, the lion roared a sound of relief and gratitude. To Marcus's surprise, instead of attacking, the lion licked his hand, as if to express thanks for his help. From that moment, an unlikely friendship was born between Marcus, the slave, and Leo, the king of the jungle. For several weeks, Marcus lived in the forest. Each day, Leo would bring him food, sharing his hunts with the man who had saved him. They would spend their days in mutual peace and freedom, a bond formed out of a moment of empathy and kindness. Unfortunately, Marcus's freedom was short-lived. During a routine patrol, the slave catchers found him and captured him. They dragged Marcus back to the city and threw him into a filthy cell until he could be brought before the king's court to face punishment. On the day of judgment, Marcus was dragged to the royal arena. The spectators filled the seats, eager to witness the fate of the runaway slave. The king decreed that Marcus would face his punishment by being thrown to a hungry lion, a form of entertainment and deterrence. As Marcus was pushed into the middle of the arena, a cell door was opened, and the roar of a lion filled the air. Spectators leaned forward, eyes fixed on the lion that approached the seemingly doomed man. But as the lion charged forward, the unthinkable happened. It was Leo. Recognizing his friend, the lion bounded joyfully to Marcus's side and nuzzled him affectionately, astonishing the crowd and leaving the king in shock. Realizing the loyalty and trust between the lion and the slave, the king was moved. He decreed that Marcus should be set free, for such loyalty and kindness deserved to be honored, not punished. Marcus's story became one of legend, telling generations that true kindness knows no bounds and that even in the darkest times, an act of compassion can change one's fate. It served as a timeless reminder that bonds made through kindness are stronger than those forged by shackles of slavery. And so, Marcus and Leo lived out their days as free friends, bound not by chains or cages, but by their mutual respect and love for one another, hopeful beacons of a world that could be kinder for all. Moral: true kindness always triumphs and can turn enemies into friends, even in the harshest of circumstances.